Hello everyone and welcome to another video reaction for Okay, Here is the Story. I am Dee Burtz. So, happy Monday to everybody. I hope your Monday is going well. The video I'm reacting to today is Adam Calhoun, Rebels. There's a lot of talk about this video online through social media. I haven't seen it. I haven't heard it. It's good to know that Adam's back out again. But okay, well, before we get into this video, you guys know what to do. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You guys are making me grow. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. 2K is my new goal, so let's get 2,000 people subscribed to my channel. Okay, well, let's get into it. Adam Calhoun, Rebels. Here we go. Okay, it says Rebels. For all of those who aren't afraid to go against the grain, for those who are willing to fight for what they believe in. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Oh, that's high.
When the smoke clears and the dust settles, you can hear the sound of the rebels, the gunshots and the cold metal, and you can hear the sound of the rebels. Made it out of poverty, no trespassing sign on our property. I'm allowed to be loud if I wanna be. I'm proud to be free on my land, shoot guns, who's stopping me? Stand alone, never fold, reload. Just make sure when we're gone, our story gets told, and the new generation learns from the old. To change the course of history, you gotta be bold.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop here for a second. First of all, he says, make sure my story gets told, or your story gets told, or whatever. That's my biggest fear, is that when I'm gone, my story's not going to get told, retold, and retold. That makes me sad. I hope it is. I hope that you've gotten something out of this channel that you can tell somebody else about and continue to retell my story. And then he talks about the older generation telling the younger generation. That is so important. That is so important. If we do not pass down what we know to this next generation, we failed them. We failed them. It's so important. God, it's so important. And he was up on that mountain, I guess, a cliff is probably what it was. Not a mountain, cliff. Man, that was high up. I wonder how he got up there. Holy shit. Okay, let's get back into it.
Reload, just make sure when we're gone, our story gets told, and the new generation learns from the old. To change the course of history, you gotta be bold. When the smoke clears and the dust settles, you can hear the sound of the rebels, the gunshots and the cold metal. Against the grain, stand on what I say, and when death comes knocking, smile in its face. We don't turn the other cheek, this ain't for the weak, and when push comes to shove, there ain't no retreat. These politicians, they got us standing in opposition. They know the mission, misinform and sell division. Take what we given and make it into a new religion. We drink the Kool-Aid, then we begin to lose the vision. Whoa, my foes don't wanna see a collision, no. Can't run from the lead that the trigger throw. All the war, so much is done on the low. We never fold, we're by the code. When the smoke clears and the dust settles, you can hear the sound of the rebels.
Okay. I wanted to get a good picture of this river. Could somebody tell me what river this is? And why is it so green? I feel like there's some kind of runoff into this river, whatever it is. Please leave me a comment and let me know what river this is and why it's so green. Okay, let's get back into it.
You can hear the sound of the rebel, the gunshots and the cold
Damn.
metal. And you can hear the sound of the rebel. You ever seen a man cry? Seen a man die, held him in my hands. I seen it with my damn eyes. Never say a word, we just stomach it. It's time to start marching, hear the drums again.
Wow. Well, that was a good song. I love Adam Calhoun. You know, he's a man's man. He really is. I love him. Um, he talked about see a man cry, and I can remember uh I've only seen my dad cry like 3 times maybe. One time was when our neighbor was in a really bad accident. We were kind of we were witness to the aftermath of the accident, and I was really little, and I can remember my dad crying then, and I can remember him crying at my great grandma's funeral and my grandma's funeral. That's the only 2 times I remember him crying. And not really like crying as much as it was tears in his eyes. Um, and I've only seen best friend get tears in his eyes once, and it was when I got bad news about my health. But, you know, I'm probably going to get some feedback on this. I feel like that's really the only time that men should cry. I think it's okay for men to cry. Yes, definitely. I feel it's okay for men to cry. But I don't want a man that's going around sobbing all the time, like you see on social media sometimes. And it's just like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But I've never seen anybody die. Um, I know best friend has his mom. Um, but yeah, I've never seen that. I don't think I could handle that. I mean, the closest I came to it was my grandpa was in the hospital that I worked at in Iowa. And I went over on my lunch hour, and it was my birthday. No, I went over before I started work, and it was my birthday. And my aunts were there, my 2 aunts, and they said, Dad wants to talk to you. Okay. He's got 21 grandkids. Why does he want to talk to me? But okay. And I went in the room and I leaned down and he said, I don't want to die today because it's your birthday. And I said, Grandpa, if it's your time, it's your time. Just go. Go meet Grandma. And he was like, Are you sure? And I said, Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Go. It's okay. And then later on that afternoon or evening, early evening, I got the call that he had passed away. And I was okay with that. But that's the closest I've ever come to seeing anybody die. I don't think I could handle it. I really don't. Especially if it was somebody I loved. I couldn't handle it. But good song, Adam Calhoun. He talked about the government, and I don't care what side of the aisle you stand on. I don't care, whatever. But Yeah, we need to keep these politicians in check, whatever side they're on. Um, I'm not saying they're perfect. You know, when your party gets in there, I don't think that they're perfect, but we as American citizens, we got to keep it in check. We got to say no, enough. Um, anyway, that's another whole story for Deborah. Speaking of Deborah, I'm going to be starting here pretty soon. Chain of events. It's just going to be me being mad. Not being mad. I won't say being mad. It's just going to be me speaking on what's on my heart. And yeah, my doctor says it's going to be good therapy for me. I don't know about that. But anyway, you will see that under the podcast tab when I start that. And I think that's it for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you know what? I love you guys. Bye.